What's going on, guys? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated, the show where I talk about and showcase wristwatches. So if you love watches like I do, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button and then click on the bell and you'll be all set. Today, I'm going to be answering an email from Tom, and he wants to know, is an Explorer II at $7,300 a good buy? Here we go. All right, thank you, Tom, for your email. I appreciate it. Let's address some of your questions. Tom has a lot of questions, and I have a lot of answers. So let's check them out. The first thing he wants to know is a 216570. That's a Rolex Explorer II black dial at $7,300 at his AD, pre-owned, a good buy. A Rolex Explorer II black dial for $7,300. Is that a good buy? Well, in a brick and mortar store, I think that's a pretty reasonable purchase. I saw one of these watches on Chrono24 today, doing a little more homework, and I found one from a reputable seller for $6,800. Now, if I was gonna buy online, I would always take the watch to an AD to get it authenticated, just to make sure that they didn't get fooled or some kind of Frankenwatch, etc. And that's gonna run you probably another $150. So now you're at $69.50 for the piece. That's about $350 less than the brick and mortar store. Although the brick and mortar store, you're gonna have to worry about sales tax. Sales tax on $7,300 is gonna be well over $400. So now instead of $7,300, you're really looking at about $7,800 or $7,700, depending on the sales tax, of course, versus the pre-owned piece on Chrono24 at under $7,000. So I guess if you're looking for that walk into an AD, have them kiss your ass, true Rolex experience, and you don't mind shelling out a little extra, I don't think $7,300 is a bad price, but I think you could also use the internet, plus you can use your dashing charm to have them lower the price, maybe knock the sales tax off completely. You got to negotiate. Tom also wants to know if he gets a warranty with this. Well, that would depend on your local AD. You know, a lot of times the local AD has their own master watchmaker on site, and if he just serviced the watch, maybe the local AD will tell you you get 2 years or they will fix it. But that's going to be dependent on the AD. Some ADs might say, hey, we looked at it, it's authentic, we don't know when it was serviced, and you get zero warranty. And that whole warranty business goes the same way for all the online sellers as well. Some of these guys are going to give you a warranty, some of these guys are not going to give you a warranty. It might be 30 days, it might be 2 years. A lot of people love having that extra peace of mind, especially on a very expensive wristwatch. Another thing Tom asks is, what is a scrambled serial number on a Rolex? Well, in 2010 and prior, Rolex serial numbers usually began with a certain letter, and that letter would kind of indicate the year. My Submariner is an M serial number. My Datejust is a U serial number. That's 1998 and 2008 respectively. In 2011, Rolex stopped doing this. The counterfeiters were kind of on to the system, and as soon as Rolex released the new pieces, they knew at least how to start the serial number. So now it's just a completely scrambled serial number, and that's all that means. Nothing to worry about there. This 216570 should have a scrambled serial number, and they're just letting you know that it doesn't start with a certain number, so you can't exactly pinpoint the year. Another thing Tom asked me is, can you get the sales tax waived at the AD? On a pre-owned piece, maybe. I mean, it's a maybe. It's going to depend on the AD. It's going to depend on how well you can negotiate. On brand new pieces, probably not. They used to discount these watches a lot more, and now that there is a high demand for them, discounts are pretty much over. Even the precious metal Rolex watches are not being discounted very heavily. And lastly, Tom asked me, why is the same reference number, why is that Explorer II black dial, why can you find that on the gray market for almost $2,000 more than the $7,300 asking price at his AD, sometimes maybe $1,000 swing? If you look at Joma Shop here, it's $7,500 for a pre-owned. That's already more than you would pay at the AD, although if you factor in that sales tax, if you couldn't negotiate anymore, it would be a little cheaper to go the Joma Shop's route. And brand new, they want $8,800 for the Explorer II. Now, retail on the Explorer II is $8,100. So they're asking another $700 to get it right now, brand new, because you can't always walk in and find the Explorer II. A lot of people think the Explorer II is super soft. It's a little soft compared to like the Sea Dweller or the Submariner date or the Hulk, but it's not a soft watch. People still are asking a premium for these brand new. So a lot of things to consider there, Tom. A lot of things to weigh out. Is it worth shelling out $7,300 plus tax just to know that you walk out of there with an authentic Rolex and have zero worry? Or is it worth a little more footwork and possibly saving a few $100s going somewhere like Chrono24 or possibly even eBay? Let me know what you guys think. What should Tom do? And if you have any horological questions, don't hesitate to throw me an email. I made a video on how to do that here. And that wraps up another episode of It's Complicated. Don't forget to subscribe to the show, like this video, share it with all your friends, and I'll see you next time on another episode of It's Complicated.